Hi guys and welcome back. You're joining us again for OFR's Formula 1 Season 4 Division 1 race here in Belgium today. You've got Dr. Robot and Havoc. How you doing, Havoc?
Pretty good, Robot. And yourself?
Yeah, I'm doing really well actually. I'm really excited about today's race. We've got 16 drivers on the grid. People have been practicing a lot more than usual for this race as well. I've noticed there's been lots of practice sessions throughout the week, so I reckon we're going to see some similarly paced drivers today.
I think so. I mean, we've got the usual suspects: Stinson, Ezat. Margaret has actually shown up Ezat in practice this morning.
Yeah.
We've seen some very, very fast times. You're going to see them get down into the low 141s, possibly the 140s for those really, really gutsy guys that want to take it around the track quite fast. But yeah, I'm excited.
Very. I'm just going to get everything ready for the stream, so I'm just getting all the telemetry up and stuff. We've got Margaret again out first, so I suppose we'll ride on board with him once he crosses the line. He's just setting his out lap now. So what times are we thinking today? What's pole time looking like?
It's definitely going to be a low 141. We saw the guys do it earlier today. As long as they can keep the car stuck to the track, keep it within the track limits, without the invalidations, we're definitely going to see the flat 141, possibly high 140s.
Well, that's going to be amazing if we can see something like that. And
Yeah.
who do you think is going to take it? Is it going to be Margaret? Is it going to be Ezat, Stinson? Gernman's here again today, multiple race winner, leading the championship. Who's going to take it?
I think it's going to be Margaret. It's definitely going to be Margaret. Margaret has got some raw pace going around Spa. It's one of those tracks for him. I think he really, really likes it. Ezat, of course, is on the pad. Not a big difference as far as difficulty between pad and the wheel. I don't think we're going to see huge differences in the time, but I think Margaret's going to sneak away with it. I mean, in preseason we had rain here, so it was really anybody's ball game. And here he goes. He's starting his lap now.
So let's see how he gets on. He's coming up to the source right now. I've got his telemetry on. Just to point out, he's already on 3% wear just as he starts the lap on all 4 tyres apart from the first right. So that's something that we're going to need to look out for here. He's made it through the source quite well. He's just coming up to turn 2 at Radion and Eau Rouge now. Let's see how he makes it through. It's full throttle all the way through here. Forget about lifting. This is F1 2020. You don't have to lift through there anymore. He's taken a bit of the outside track as he's going through turn 5 there, but he's managed to keep it on. He's looking stable. He's got top speed 206 miles per hour right now. He's braking at about 60 meters, really late braking, takes a nice chunk of inside curb. It looks like he almost lost the rear of the car there, but he's managed to pull through, and now he's coming up to the kind of hairpin, this right-hander here. Let's see how he takes a lot of outside curb on the entry, locks up big time on the front right, and you can see his tyre wear is peaking at 4 on the lefts now and 3 on the right, and his tyre temps are all over the place. Squashed Apple is already retired from the session. I'm not sure what happened to him there, but we do have a yellow. It looks like it's after the Kemmel straight through that chicane there, and now Margaret is flying through Pouon, and he's looking good. I didn't quite catch his sector 2 time because I was looking at that yellow flag, but let's see what his sector 1 time, sorry. Let's see what his sector 2 time is now as he comes around this double right-hander. So he's about to cross the line now. It's a 1:13.682, so we'll use that as a benchmark. He's flying through now, and he's already up to 8th gear before he even hits 16. He's looking good.
Is he going to get a tow right here?
Maybe a little bit. He might be just a bit too far behind. He's about 3 seconds behind that car ahead, I reckon. It could disrupt his air as he's coming through the chicane, though. Someone's gone straight on there to stop the disruption of the airflow, to make sure Margaret gets a nice, clean exit through the bus stop chicane. He's got his DRS open. He's a little bit squirmy, but he's crossed the line with a 1:41.9. He's done it already. Good job.
Yeah.
And Ezat's just...
and that's a banker. Ezat's just busted it with a 141.4. 5 tenths faster.
Yikes. Good job, Ezat. Well, you wouldn't expect anything less from him, would you? He's already set that time.
No, and he's up there. The only other guy I would think that could maybe top it is Stinson, maybe Gernman. Gernman's out there. And Gernman has been fighting for the championship this season. Just what a battle we've seen out of all the guys this season.
Well, tell you what, whilst people are setting their first lap, should we go through the standings quickly? I can bring it up on the screen and we can see what it's currently looking like.
Yeah, I mean, Ezat, with the finish he had last week and the fastest lap, it gave him 26 points. He's now in first place with 100 points, 8 points in front of Gernman. Gernman, with not a very good showing in Japan, he did take off. He led for most of it, but it just wasn't a very good showing. And then Stinson in third with, it looks like 83 points.
That's right.
And then Margaret with 79. Margaret's got a chance to jump up here today if he can make it all pull together. Tay, amazingly, has made it stick this season. Stays in 5th place with 52, and then Atomic, not sure if Atomic's going to make it today. He is. Atomic is here today. Atomic still hanging on in 6th, Robot. How has he done it?
Yeah, I don't know. I think he's missed 2 races this season, but he has been quite consistent, and he's taken advantage of when other drivers ahead of him have made mistakes and have crashed out or have DNF'd or something else. He is quite a consistent driver, and I think it's safe to say he's out of the championship fight at the minute, but a podium spot is still possible for him.
Yeah, it definitely is. AJ's return this season has got him up to 7th place. 1 no finish at the beginning of the season. He's got an 8th in Japan last week. He sits on 30 points. Santiago not having a great season, but he's getting points. He's staying with points, and he's gaining points every time. He's got 19. Shorty, Vilsec, I don't think we're going to see much more of this season. I think Vilsec's going to drop out. Extremely good COD player. I think that's what he's going to try to concentrate on for the rest of the season. And then Lika in P11. Lika just having a disastrous season this season. Not good luck. Nowhere near any luck, if you would call it that at all.
Yeah.
And then Amir in 12.
I mean, Lika, he's got 10 points. He's currently averaging, what, 1.5 points per race. That's not a great place for him. He definitely has more pace than that, and I think he's just been unlucky. He's been very, very unlucky this season.
Yeah, I think you're right. But as far as the team standings go, Williams up there. I mean, Gurman has basically carried Williams up to a P1 with 98, but Izat is not far behind. Mercedes with 95, they're only 3 points behind. I mean, it could change today. Racing Point is in there.
Yep.
Margaret can bring Racing Point up. Red Bull is there. Stinson can definitely make something happen today, as I think he will. He's got a 142 flat right now. He's not really on par with Margaret and Izat. Why do you think that is, Robot?
I don't know. I think he's just being outdriven and outclassed. I mean, Margaret is really upped his game. We know he joined us in the last 3 races last season. We weren't quite sure really how fast he was, whether it was just a fluke or whether he was just quick around certain tracks. But this season, he has really, really showed us that he is, I mean, safe to say, one of our fastest drivers. Top 5 for sure. He is consistent, he is hard racing. He had an amazing battle with Gernman. Got a little bit aggressive last week in Japan, but he came out on top. Amazing driver. And I think Stinson is just being outdriven right now.
I think you're right. I think you hit it right on the head.
Let's go back to the laps quickly and see. It's still Izat with that 141.465. He's currently in the pits right now. Margaret's on an outlap again. I want to quickly see where Santu Rekka is. Santu's just coming across the line now, and he set a 142.5, so pretty decent time. That's put him up into 5th place. So he will be starting top 5 for now. His teammate AJ hasn't set a time yet. He's on an outlap right now. So let's see where AJ is. There he is. AJ's just coming through the bus stop chicane now, so let's ride on board with him and see how he gets on. So he's DRS wide open. He's coming across the line now. Here we go. He's starting his lap. Now, into turn 1, you want to brake just after that 100-meter board, drop it down into 2nd, and I think you want to early upshift into 3rd. No, he rides out 2nd all the way to the limiter, actually, and now he's already up into 6th as he flies through this slight right-hander that's not really a corner, and here he goes through 2, 3, and 4. Perfect, no heavy steering, almost no steering whatsoever that you could see on the steering there. That's exactly what you want to do. Make sure you don't lose any speed. He's coming up down the Kemble Straight now. He's braking at about 70 meters. That's a little bit earlier than other people, though, but he didn't take that much curb, and I think that has allowed him to carry a bit more speed through that chicane here. So now he's coming up to Brussels. He's got through it okay. You want to stay in 3rd gear and hug that inside as much as you can early on the throttle, then lift. Don't brake as you go through turn 10 here. He's doing all right. He's doing all right so far. Sector 1 time wasn't too bad. Now through Puon he goes. Slight lift there, and he drags out 7th gear. You do not want to lose momentum through there because it will slow you down so much on the entry into turn 12 and 13 here. He's looking a little bit unstable on the throttle. You can see some corrections being made, but he's made it through. And let's see what his Sector 2 time is as he crosses it now. We're looking at a 1:13.7. That's not bad. He looks like he's on track to beat his teammate at the moment. So he's flying.
It's not bad at all. I mean, it's all about getting through Blanchimont now, isn't it? I mean, he just can't make a mistake as he goes through here, and then as they go down the bus stop, it's all about getting through bus stop as fast as they can, isn't it, Robot?
It really is. You can tell that Ada's on the Fanatec. His steering is just absolutely pristine. He's not made a single mistake on that steering, apart from that slight correction as he's going through turn 12. But he's got his DRS open now, and he's going to cross the line in 2nd place, a 1:41.9. He pushes his teammate down to 6th, and he overtakes Margaret. Great job, AJ.
Look at the time there. I mean, 0.002 of a second. That's a steering correction, isn't it?
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
that's a slight steering correction is all that is.
And that's allowed him to jump ahead of Margaret, but he's still 5/10 off Izat's time right now. Izat is looking like the MVP for Spa, at least. No one's looking to challenge him right now. Now, I'm riding on board with Ollie, who's just invalidated his time, and that's actually something I wanted to pick up on. Are we going to see another round of penalties this race? Because there's a lot of runoff areas here, and you can easily cut a few corners.
There's plenty of places to do it. Lake Holm is one of the spots where the guys can do it, especially if you're going too wide. Somebody has to give somebody room right there. Puan is another one of those spots. Turn 11, right before you go down to the straight into Puan, is one of those spots where the guys have got to try to cut that corner, but they can't run wide either. Running wide is going to give you the invalidation, and the same in Puan. You run wide in Puan, you're going to get the invalidation. The only other spot I can think of there is maybe turn 16, turn 15, turn 16, when they come around Stavelot. You can run wide there as well. It's all about keeping the car on the inside and trying not to let the car go wide, and that's what's going to prevent the invalidation.
That's right. So, I'm just riding on board with Gerdman. Hasn't set a time yet, but he is on a hot lap right now. We know he's second place in the championship currently. He's going to want to finish somewhere in the top 3 so he can challenge Izat into turn 1, because if Izat makes it through the Kemmel Straight in pole and manages to gain a second gap, I think he's going to run away with the race here. Unless there's a safety car, the first person leading after lap 1 could just get a lucky break and finish this race in first place. Now, Gurman's nearly invalidated. He was right on the limit there as he went through turn 13. Oh, and he's gone wide, and he still has it invalidated, and he set a purple sector, even with that massive loss of the rear grip there. He's looking quick here.
He's right on the edge, isn't he? I mean, that's to the edge.
You can't really push it any more than he's doing right now.
No, that's what I was going to say. You cannot push that car any further than what he's doing right now.
A little bit of a lock-up on that front right as he goes through the bus stop chicane here, through the final corner. He's gone. He's a little bit late on the throttle. He understeered slightly there, but he's going to cross the line. Only in 4th. He set a purple middle, and he's only done a 141.986. But look how close Margaret is to Izat now. Margaret's just at a 141.638, pushing AJ down to 3rd.
Yeah, and that's the one other thing that I wanted to talk about, Robot, is the setups that the guys are running for the track today. There's a definite difference and I mean, there's some spots, right? Sector 1 and Sector 3, you can definitely gain a lot of time, but you're going to lose time in Sector 2 and the bendy bits. If you want to change the setup, you can definitely go faster in Sector 2, but you're going to lose time in Sector 1 and Sector 3.
That's right.
So the guys have got to pick and decide which way they want to go and where their weakest part of the track is so that they can correct for it and maybe just, go a little bit faster in that part.
Absolutely. Want to give a shout out to our newest driver as well, Mark. It's Mishta Mark that we're looking at right now. He's brand new this week. He had a tryout last week, and division managers Stinson and Leekler said he was quick enough and competitive enough for Division 1. So we're going to see his performance today. He's currently on a 143.0, putting him in 10th place, which is right bang in the middle of D1 right now. But let's see if he can improve. He is on a hot lap right now, and he is pushing pretty hard. He's about to cross the Sector 2 line, so let's see if he's up on his time. Big lock up on the front right there. He crosses it, and he's 3/10 up. So he's looking, at the moment, at a P8. He could overtake Leekler here. Let's see if he can keep that momentum up as he's going through the really fast left-handers here. This is probably the easiest part of the track, right? Just this 3 left-handers, full throttle.
Yeah, it is. As long as you can keep it off the curb. You touch that curb in Blanchimont, you're going to go around, and it's going to be the fastest spin you've ever occurred in your racing career. It's one of those spots you don't want to touch.
And look at that. He's just pushed down Santi and Leekler. He's claimed second place with a 142.5, so he's only a second off Izat's time. But we know how quick Izat is. He's definitely a competitive D1 driver. Good to have him here. Let's hope we can have a competitive race too.
Definitely, for sure. So, the tire strat, Robot. Everybody's been talking about tire strat all week long. Do you start on the mediums? Do you start on the softs? How long are the softs going to go? Are the hards in contention? I don't think so. We're looking at the softs to go, what would you say, about 7-8 laps, somewhere around there?
Yeah, I reckon we'll see them latest lap 9, but somewhere around 7 and 8, like you said. I think hards are definitely possible if there's an early safety car. You do definitely want to take advantage of pitting under the safety car here, even if it's on lap 4 or 5, because this is a slow pit lane. I think it's like 37 miles per hour, and the speed difference from the main straight to the pit lane is dramatic. So you lose a lot of time here. So if you can pit under the safety car, do it. And if one comes out early on, as long as it's not on lap 1, 2, or 3, I reckon these guys should stop, switch to that hard tyre, and take them to the end.
Yeah, and speaking of safety car, what do you think the chances are that we're going to see one today?
I think they are high, especially in lap 1, definitely. Radion and Eau Rouge. Drivers going too wide there, which we do see quite a bit. One of them will get pushed out on the right-hand side of the track, go straight into the wall, DNF, and bring at least a virtual safety car out, if not a safety car. Really easy to lose your wing on the Kemmel Straight if you're towing someone and you want to try and sneak down the inside. If that wing's on track, we know that brings out an instant safety car now, so that's another chance. We haven't got a weather report yet. I'd need to know what it's looking like. Let's check the commentator channel quickly. Dry, so that takes the rain aspect out of it, so it has reduced the chances of a safety car a little bit, I would say, but nothing too much. So riding on board with Likula right now as well, who's currently in P10. He is on an outlap. There are a few other drivers on an outlap right now as well. One of the Mercedes is out ahead. Is that Izat? I think it is Izat. So we'll stick with Izat for now because he's going to be with one of the first ones to set the final lap. So once we see that, then we'll jump down the grid and see how the other guys are getting on behind him. So he's actually just coming up to, is it Blanchimont now? I think it is. He's through that corner, his tyre temps. I'll tell you what, let's bring up his telemetry so we can see exactly how he's taking care of his tyres. He's only on 1% wear, so that's a lot better than Margolit's was, because Margolit put them on 3% for the first lap that he did, and Izat's managed to keep them down. So there we go, we've got the telemetry up now. Let's see what Izat can do. Fresh soft tyres, 1% wear all around, here we go. So, DRS wide open, he's kept it in 7th all the way up into turn 1 there. He's turned in, he's taken a little bit of that inside curve, and he's pulling away already. Early upshift into 3rd like I thought that he would do, and now he's away. He's not going to lift here. He is on the controller, so let's just see how steady his steering is as he goes through. It's almost as if he's on a wheel. I cannot believe he's on a controller with steering like that through Radion Rouge. That's amazing. Down the Kemmel Straight he goes, DRS wide open, he's peaking at 206 miles per hour. Oh, he actually went up to 207 there, so he's running a little bit less wing than those other guys. He makes it through the chicane, okay. We're going to see his Sector 1 time short. Oh, we just missed it actually, sorry, I didn't quite see what it was. Let's just bring it up on the stream. His Sector 1 time was a 29.7. So he is a 10th up on his fastest currently. He's looking good.
Sector 2's where it's all at though, Robot. He's got to make...
Oh, he spun! He's around!
Touched
the inside curb at Pouon, and that's Izat's lap over. He's not going to be able to set another lap now. He is going to get the checkered flag once he crosses the line. And another driver spinning there, drifting across the track. Who was that?
No, that was Lika. That was Lika.
Oh, Lika drifting across the track there. Wow, he's going to have lost out a fair bit. He has it invalidated though, but I doubt he's going to be able to improve on his time there. So let's see where Margolit is now. As I take the telemetry back off the screen, Margolit is... still on a hot lap. He's going to pass his Sector 2 time now. Is he up? He's a 10th and a half up. He could actually take Izat here. If he was a 10th and a half up on his first sector, let's just quickly see what it is. His first sector was a 29.8. That's a 10th quicker. He could get pole. He could get pole.
It's all about the bus stop, Robot. He's got to get through bus stop very, very clean. He's got to get back on the throttle as fast as he can. Let's see if he can do it.
Last corner. Half throttle. He is nice and tidy through there. Is he going to be able to do it? No, he's not. Oh, he's 100th off Izat's time there. So he's got P2 for now, but let's see where AJ is. AJ is invalidated, as is Gurman, as Gurman shoots the bus stop chicane, cuts the corner, invalidates his lap, and he's going to be securing P4 unless Stinson... Nope, Stinson's invalidated too.
Yeah, Stinson's invalidated
wow,
as well.
A lot of invalidations. Santu's coming up next. Santu hasn't invalidated. So let's see if Santu can disrupt this top 5 here. Is he going to be able to do it? He crosses the line. Oh, he goes 6th fastest. He's just behind his disturber Stinson. And Atomic's now coming up, who's also invalidated, so he's not going to be able to set another time. So, Izat secured it. He could have improved, but he spun at Pouon. So, as we have just seen 6 people invalidate, 6 of our fastest invalidate on the final lap, I reckon we're going to see a handful of penalties here.
Yeah, and the guys are going to have to... They're going to have to figure out how to keep them down. Because they should know by now... We've only got 4 races left, Robot. The guys have got to start understanding that their times are gonna make a difference in these later parts of the season and these later tracks because everybody is fast around these tracks. Yeah,
Absolutely.
I mean, we've got Spa today, we've got Silverstone. It's those tracks where you have to be on the mark every time, no invalidations. I mean, Bahrain is next week. A lot of the guys think it's a boring track, but time penalties are going to hurt you there because everybody can get around there. And then we end the season at Brazil, which is another one of those tracks. Everybody knows how to get around. It's a little bit of a trickier track for the end of the season, but everybody knows how to get around. Time penalties are going to play a big role.
Yeah, can't wait to see if this race winner is going to be decided by the penalties again. It has been a few times this season, actually. But look at that. Margaret is just 7 thousandths off Izat's time. That must be like 1 millimeter of the front wing or something. That is remarkable. Absolutely remarkable. Great job, Margaret. Cannot wait to see you get pole position in the next few races. But we're starting now. I'm going to have a 22 lap race, just under 40 minutes there without a safety car, guys. Let's hope these guys put on a show.
I always like coming here, Robot. It's one of those tracks. Speed is huge. I mean, we all love going fast, and Spa is one of those tracks, one of the fastest tracks of the season.
Yep.
Always love coming here as the guys are on the line. We're about to get away. No formation lap. We'll have to try to keep up.
Yeah, we will. Oh, almost dropped my controller. So predictions. We've got Fifi saying Santi is now better than Atomic in the chat because he outqualified him. Good job there, Santi. We've got Smalley saying D2 predicts no rain, Robot. So he's asking me to put it on dry, I think. That's not going to happen. And what else we got? We got Osher joining the chat, and he is going to be racing with us in D2. That's nice to see. And Joe has joined us as well. He said the thought of Silverstone in Bahrain without racing line gives him anxiety. Yeah, Bahrain is definitely going to be a tricky one. Those braking points, especially turn 1, turn 4, and the little S after turn 5. Sorry, that is super tricky without racing line. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a great practice throughout the week, and it's going to be a great race in D2 and D1. So yeah, thanks everyone who's joined us, and yeah, let's wait for the race to start. Sorry, predictions. Who do you think's going to win?
For me, it's got to be Margaret. If he can stay out of trouble, just keep it down, keep it going straight. I think it's going to be Margaret. I think Izat's not going to be able to keep him behind. Margaret's going to give him a tough chance.
Now, pole starts on the right-hand side.
Margaret.
But remember, pole starts right. That's weird. That just seems super strange to me, not to start on the racing line and to have a weird entry into turn 1 if you don't get ahead. Izat's going to struggle to stay ahead here.
He is, but I think I don't know. I've never proven this. I've never went track to track to see how it goes. I've always thought that the pole position gets the inside line going down into the turn. That might not be the case, but to me, for Spa, I've always thought that the pole position sitter always got the inside line going down into 1. You don't want to be on the outside, obviously. So
it's just optimal line. I see what you mean.
Yeah, I think it's just the optimal line.
Yeah. Well, let's wait and see if it is optimal. Nils 9 Bars has joined us as well. Good to have you here, buddy. And now we're just waiting for the race to start. We've got everyone readying up. And again, I'm not going to be able to get the telemetry up immediately, so sorry about that, guys. But we've got 4, 5 lights, and we are away. So Izat, no wheel spin from Izat or Margaret or P3 of AJ at all. Very clean start from Izat, and there you go. He does have the optimal line. He is leading into turn 1, and looks like Margaret is actually getting challenged by Stinson here. AJ's dropped down. Stinson's already made up a position here, and they're going to be going side by side. Let's ride on board with AJ to hope they can keep it clean. Stinson is ahead of AJ. Margaret's right behind Izat right now, and everyone makes it through. Stinson cuts the corner. I reckon he's got a warning for that, and everyone's clean. No one's spinning yet.
They got through very, very clean, Robot. They're still not single file. They're going to be, once they come down to the chicane, they've got to get in line. I don't see any moves being made right here. The Renaults are still going at it. Here comes, that Avi? No, that's Santi.
Sorry to interrupt you there. Stinson's actually got Margaret already. Margaret is behind Stinson in P3 now as both of the drivers lock up on their front right as they go through Brussels there. Didn't expect Margaret to drop down that quickly.
No, I didn't. He's had to have had some kind of a mistake at the start of the race for him to be down that way.
Yeah, I think you're right. Let's hope he can just keep his head down now and recover. But look how close Gurman is behind him as well. They're just 4 tenths down the road here. I think Margaret could be in trouble here.
I think you're right. I think he could be in trouble. I mean, Gurman's on the move. AJ is another one of those guys. AJ's not going to fall behind. Ollie is right
yellow.
there. Atomic is right
Oh,
there.
Leekler's out. Leekler's DNF'd. He's out.
Oh no.
What happened? He's gone off at turn 12 and 13. We got a safety car. Lap 1 safety car.
And we've got a safety car out.
And no
Surely
idea
they
what
can't
happened
come
there.
in for the hards here.
No, I don't think it's wise to take the hards 21 laps. However, well, I mean, Isaac cannot pit. Isaac cannot pit. He needs to stay out. Yeah, and he is staying out. Let's see if anyone else comes in. No. Oh, there you go. Gurman's in. Oh, so Gurman's the only one pitting. Does he have wing damage? I don't think he does.
I wonder if he does.
What's going on here?
Surely he doesn't have wing damage.
Seriously, what?
Not to have made a move or stay that close.
We got Squashed Apple in the pits as well. Right, let's see. Gurman's got no wing replacement here.
No wing?
He's put on the... Is that the hards? Let's have a look. He's gone on to the mediums.
He's gone on to the mediums.
You can't take the mediums 19 laps. Can you? I don't think so.
I don't think so. I mean... They may get a restart right here. When Gurnman and Squashed Apple catch up, they could get the restart.
Oh yeah, they haven't really lost
So
out
I don't know
any
if he
time
was thinking they were going to get another lap, but...
Yeah, I mean, so
I don't know.
Osher in the chat as
Mind
well.
blown.
Osher said, what the hell is Gurnman doing? I have no idea.
Yeah,
Why has he put the mediums on?
I don't know. If you guys can figure it out in chat, let us know. We can't figure it out. We don't know what he's doing.
Really, really strange.
It is. Maybe he thought the other guys were going to go in. I don't know.
And look at this. Squashed Apple is already caught up to the back of the pack now, so there is no back markers anywhere.
They're going to get a restart.
Do you know, it depends how quickly Gurman can overtake the drivers ahead of him. If he can overtake them quickly and get back up into the top 5, then... No, I know. I can't reason. I can't figure out why he's done that.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to think of everything. I know he can get through the pack, but the guys are going to be coming in. I mean, it could be track position because the top 10 are going to be coming in around what? Say lap 7, lap 8. Is that what we were thinking about? Lap 7, 8,
but now,
maybe 9. So
yeah, now they'll be able to go a little bit longer because of the safety car. They could probably make it to lap 10 and pit.
But he was already up there. Why come in and put on the mediums?
I don't know. This is we'll have to wait and see. Now, no safety car coming in. So even though everyone has jumped back up, Leaker's car has been removed from the track. It's staying out for another lap. So this is gonna. Right. So hang on. We're on lap 10. So there's 20 laps left. If the safety car stays out for another 2 laps, there's only going to be 18 that Gurnman's going to have to do race pace. Could he take the 18? I still think 18 is a bit of a stretch.
Well, this is something that he would have had to have known or experienced before in a previous league or a previous race in Spa. Yeah, I mean, there's no... I mean, I'm not the smartest person in the world, but I cannot think of why he would have come in.
Larvsesh is predicting he just pitted and forgot to change to hard tyres because he was originally on the soft medium track. I think that's probably the most probable thing here. He's forgot to switch his tyres to hard.
I believe the default is hards.
Well, I mean, it depends what he chose in the racetrack when he was on the grid, right? So if he chose soft medium, then it would put him on the medium by default. He would have had to chosen the soft hard before the race started in order for them to put the hard tyre on automatically. But yeah, a few of us do that all the time. I've selected the wrong tyre a few times. It could just be that. So
I reckon so let's talk about the position changes. Gurnman, obviously the loser in that for the start of the race. He's going to drop 11 places from the pit stop. Yeah. Stinson, 3 places gained. Marglit 1 lost. AJ 1 lost. Ollie has jumped 2 spots. Atomic is still sitting where he was. Scotty, 4 positions gained. Up into P7. Jedi in 2. Oh no.
Marglit and AJ have just got a I think AJ might have wanted to come into the
That'd be on AJ, wouldn't it? That'd have to be on AJ.
Has he got wing damage? Let me quickly bring up AJ's telemetry and have a look. What position is AJ in? 4th. Oh no, no wing damage.
It doesn't look like there's any.
No, AJ's in the Alpha Tauri, isn't he? Yeah, no wing damage for.
Yeah.
Oh no, there is. There is. Oh no, I'm going to bring it up on the stream now so you guys can see. AJ has got 6% front left wing damage, and that is for rear-ending Margaret. So AJ's going to get...
Maybe not enough to
no.
cause driving issues, yeah, but aerodynamic issues, we'll have to wait and see.
But the thing is, if Margaret's... So Margaret's not going to be able to get that penalty removed now, because there's a new rule according to the stewards where if you serve the penalty, you can't get it removed. So Margaret's going to be finishing 5 seconds, well, down now, and if Margaret reports that, AJ is going to get a penalty too. Safety car in this lap.
Doesn't make much sense, does it?
No. Not at all. I wonder why he did that.
Safety car in, guys. Man, I mean, what do you think the restart's going to do to EZAT? They've had to go around 3 times here at a slow pace. He's got to get some heat in these tires. I don't know if you've got the app up to see what the guys are starting on right now.
So
here they come.
Stinson's blue tires. Stinson's less than 80 degrees on all of his tires. EZAT is a lot better. EZAT's got green, front right, front left, rear right. EZAT's a lot better tire temps right now. Stinson just got... Oh, and look at that. EZAT's lost him. Look at that.
Oh,
Stinson
no.
is so behind.
He's caught him sleeping.
I think his tires were just too cold.
That could be it as well.
He was paying too much attention to heating those tires up, and now he's lost it. So we're away. I'm going to quickly jump down. Mr. Mark, or Mark, let's just call him Mark, has got overtaken already by Tommy. Bit of contact on the front wing and the rear right tyre there, as Mr. Mark almost loses the rear there as well. He's actually nearly hit the wall with a little bit of oversteer there, but he's back to racing. But Racer Tay is about to pounce on him, I think. Racer Tay's got 87% of his overtake. He's switched it on, and he's got the toe. We're about to see an overtake. Racer Tay on Mark here. Let's see if he can do it. We can tell Mark is now defending with the overtake because that advantage in speed has just slowed down a little bit. Racer Tay down the inside. Oh, and Mark has managed to keep it around the outside, but now Tay's got the inside.
Tay's getting the inside,
corner.
yeah.
He's got him.
What a move. Mark, you gotta block that line going in.
Yeah, and he's now got him. So good job there, Tay. Really capitalising on that little mistake out of turn 1 there by Mark. But I'm sure Mark's going to fight back. German has already overtaken Santu, so he's moved up now into P13. So that's already 2 positions he's gained, as he's overtaken Avi as well. And now German is flying around Puon, and he's looking to make a move on Amir nice and quick as well. Amir has just got a brand new steering wheel, by the way, so he's going to be a little bit off pace today. That's why he's not setting the usual fastest times that he does, I think. But hopefully he'll put on a good fight for German here and not allow him to pass too quickly. But German is on his fresh mediums, whereas everyone around
He's going to get the toe going in the Blanchimont.
He is. Let's ride on board with him and see if he can do it. A little bit of contact there. Yellow flag in sector 3. Oh no, what's that? Squashed apple's off. I think it's squashed apple. It is, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Oh, unlucky.
Yep, it is.
And German's just made a move on Amir. He's got past him nice and clean there. And oof. Oh, they're so close here. Everyone braking absolutely perfectly, inch perfect, so sure they don't run into each other. But now I think Santu's going to make a move on Amir if he can make it here. Let's have a look as EZAT pulls away 1.9 seconds. We've got Tommy overtaking Racer Tay.
Tay's brushed the wall.
Yeah, I think so as well. We've got Tommy side by side. They're going to go side by side into Eau Rouge here. Let's hope they don't. Oh, Racer Tay just gets ahead here. Thank God for that.
Tommy let him go. It's that smart move from Tommy there. Tommy had to tuck in.
Look at the speed.
You got to tuck in
right
right there.
Overtake
Not
on.
smart to
Oh,
go
there
side
we go.
by side.
Oh, do you know what? Tommy's turned his overtake on too late. He just turned it on after Racer Tay did, and that is allowed. Oh, Tommy's got the inside of the chicane, but Racer Tay's still carrying that speed. Racer Tay has got that corner sequence nailed. He really has.
Yeah, he does.
Now, is Squash gone into the pits? He's out again. I think he has some wing damage, and now I think he's on the hard tyre, so he's going to be going to the end here. Another safety car will help him out, but there's a big queue of cars here from Jedi, I think, onwards. Is it Jedi? Yeah, Jedi is not so much holding up the pack, but there's a big train behind him. We've got Racer Tay 1.1 behind him, Tommy 0.6 behind him, Mark 0.3 behind him, and Gernman 0.7 behind him. This is going to get close. So I think these guys are the closest on track right now, and we're going to see a huge slipstream train now as we go through these really fast left-handers. Let's see if anyone can overtake. Closest on track.
Yeah, I guess who's going to benefit from this toe?
Gernman.
Gernman.
It's
Gernman's going to have a huge run down in the bus stop.
It's going to be amazing if Gernman wins this race as DRS gets enabled now, and I reckon we're going to see a fair few more overtakes now. I forgot it was turned off actually, but Racer Tay gets a little bit of oversteer as he's coming out of the bus stop chicane there.
Look at the run he gets.
Yeah, he's looking solid. He's looking really solid. Gernman's the closest, so I'll stick with Gernman just to see if he's going to take advantage of this DRS now. But he is at the back of the pack here, and I mean, everyone ahead of him, the 4 ahead of him are going to have DRS as well. So let's see if he can get a better run out of here. He's exhausted almost all of his ERS. Let's see. DRS flicks open. Yeah, Gernman must have Mark here. Look at that speed difference.
Yeah, Mark tried to go to the inside here. What he didn't do against Tay, but I think it was just too late. I mean, Gernman had that gap.
Gernman's got him again, so that's Gernman up into P11 now. So he's made up 5 positions within 3 laps.
Well, he's got his teammate now, doesn't he? I mean, do we see team orders here, or is Gernman going to let him race?
Now, I'm not sure if these two are usually the type of teammates that get in a party together. They could be, but I think Tommy will know that Gernman is a lot quicker than him, as we've seen the first on-track penalty for Mark.
And another from Jedi.
I'm going to quickly ride on board with Atomic and Ollie though, because Atomic is less than 2/10 behind Ollie right now. Ollie, our recently promoted driver into D1, he's currently still winning the D2 championship because he was so far ahead. But yeah, he is now battling for P5 with one of our seniors, Atomic here. Let's see if he can get him.
Atomic's going to have a run going down, but his consistency in Atomic's safe mindset says, hey, if I can't get a sighting by the time we get to the bus stop, it's not going to happen. He's going to back off. He's going to wait for the move, and when they have DRS going up straight.
Mark almost went down the inside of the bus stop chicane there, but decided against it and took in information in line behind him, and I think he's going to make another move here when he gets to the Kemmel straight. I'm going to quickly jump back up to see where Atomic and Ollie are. I reckon Atomic's going to definitely be able to overtake Ollie here. Atomic's got 50% of his ERS. Ollie's got slightly less. Let's see if he's got him. Almost a corner cut from Atomic there, but yeah, look at that speed difference. Let's see, 198 compared to 192. This is it. Atomic's gone to the outside, I suppose, as he's coming up to the chicane here. Oh, he bowed out. Atomic outbreaks himself slightly, but he still manages to keep that racing line. He hits the apex on both parts of the chicane, and he's now ahead. Atomic P5. Nice to see him back. Now, I'm
Look at this train back here, Robot. Yeah. Tay, Jedi, Gernman, Tommy, Mark. Santi's trying to catch up, but it's just not happening.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with Santi. I mean, he is looking a little bit glitchy, so he could have some network issues. But, I mean, he's definitely off pace. We know Santu is one of our fastest as well. I'd probably say top 5. He's very, very quick, but he just doesn't look like he's got used to this track very well. Do you know what it might be? He actually left, didn't he, during quali and then rejoined? Do you think he could be running a default setup? He's just looking so off pace. He doesn't look like he's got any straight line speed whatsoever.
I don't think he would be there even with a default setup. I think he would be further back. I mean, you've got guys like Amir, Avi. You wouldn't think they'd be able to, or Santi would be able to stay in front of him with the default setup. I mean, I think the default setup actually gives you something like a 5 wing. And he definitely would not be there with a default. Who is that? Is that AJ in the pit?
Yeah, it is. AJ's finally pitted on lap 8. I reckon those softs should have gone a little bit longer, but remember, AJ had wing damage. Could he have been losing time with that 6% front left wing damage? He's serving his penalty. We can see him stop there for 5 seconds. He's popped the mediums on, and he's pulling away now. To be honest, you do want to, if you have got a penalty to serve, you want to pit as early as possible, so you can get back into clean air and make up that 5 seconds that he's just lost. I think he's made a good. I think he's made a good strategy stop there. Got a yellow in sector 1. Someone's off. Is it someone off? Yes, it's a Ferrari. It's Mark. Mark is backwards. He needs to spin the car around quickly.
He's got to be careful.
He's gone into the wall.
Oh, the wing's off.
Oof. And he's managed to spin it round though. He's managed to get it back. He's going to have to pit here. Oof. He's in trouble. He is in trouble. And look at that, that's giving AJ that position back immediately. So AJ's now in P14 and the rest ahead of him have got to stop as well. Now, I'm going to jump up to Scotty because Scotty is pressuring Ollie here. They're just going through P1 now. He's less than 0.4 of a second behind. P2, Stinson's tyres are currently on 60% all round. So he needs to be careful there. It's really easy to lose the grip when you're going through these fast corners as Abby picks up a 3-second time penalty as Ollie locks up as well as he goes through 15. These tyres are starting to fall off. You can see people going wide, people struggling for grip, people locking up the tyres. Pit window is open.
That's the spot they have to be careful in, Robot, with worn tires is Stavelot. Turn 14, you've got to be careful right there because if you're going to spin on worn tires, that's the spot it's going to be. I will not be surprised if we see a yellow flag in Stavelot in the next couple of laps.
Yep, Stinson Marglit in as well. Remember, Marglit's going to have to serve his 5-second penalty because AJ hit the back of him. That's going to put him on the back foot here. And if AJ gets out ahead of Marglit, Marglit is going to be fuming in his comms channel, I reckon. There we go. We can see the pit crew just waiting for 5 seconds there. Wheels are coming off. He's popped on a fresh set of medium boots and he's pulled away. He's come out just
AJ's
ahead of
down the straight now.
Let's see if he can get ahead of him then. Let's ride on board with AJ.
I don't think he's going to get him.
Oh, let's see. Marglit's just going around the corner. Marglit's got him. And Atomic's got AJ as well.
Gosh.
Atomic's ahead of AJ. Now, going to jump back to Scotty because they're the closest on track again, apart from AJ and Atomic. But Ollie is doing an amazing defensive drive right now. Remember, he was D2 just 2 races ago, and he is battling in the top 5 right now. So nice to see.
Look at him. He's at with an 11-second lead. I think when Stinson came in, he's had about a 3-second lead on Stinson there right before he came in. So we'll have to see if the undercut gains Stinson anytime. I don't know. I think he's got some traffic around him though. Yeah, he does. Stinson's got tons of traffic. He's got a mirror right in front. He's got Santee after that, and then Tommy. It was that train, isn't it, Robot? It's that train he's got in front of him.
It is. Sorry, I can't pay attention to that right now because Scotty and Ollie are kind of trading position, second, third here. Scotty's finally got ahead, but that was some clean wheel-to-wheel racing there. That was absolutely amazing. Ollie and Scotty are such great drivers. They know how to keep it clean, but still put the pressure on. That was amazing. Now, Stinson's just overtaken Amir too. Stinson's got him. Fresh medium tyres for Stinson. Remember, Izat's in the pit right now as well. Scotty must be coming in now. No, he's not. Scotty's staying out. Oh, Scotty started on the mediums. That's why. And Ollie is in the pits as well. So where does Izat come out? He's going to get jumped by Scotty, but that's just because Scotty hasn't pitted yet.
Stinson?
And here comes Gurman.
Going around bus stop now.
Now look at this. Gurman's got provisional P2, but remember, he pitted really early on. I'm curious to know what Gurman's tyres are on. No way. Take a guess. Gurman's mediums, what are they on?
I'm going to say, what did he pit on lap 2? No, it was lap 1, wasn't it?
Yep.
Let's go for 40.
I'm going to bring it up right now, guys. He is on 30% on average all round. And that's 9 laps. So that means in 12 laps time, he's going to be on 65, 68% tyre wear. He is not going to be able to defend against the guys on the 40% mediums when he gets there. No way.
Well, what are the brand new softs going to give him? About 10 laps? I mean, we should expect to see him come in around lap 12, I want to say.
I mean, if he pits for softs right now, he's going to come out in P14. And then he's going to have to battle all the way back up again. So he's definitely made a mistake here. Definitely made a mistake. Going to jump down to Atomic and AJ.
He can't take him the whole way.
No, I don't. Well, I think he can, but he'll be so slow, he'll probably end up near the back somewhere.
So Atomic and AJ. AJ on the hards, yeah?
Let me check.
No, the mediums.
I'll quickly bring up the tyres just so we're sure. Yeah, everyone's on the mediums, apart from Squashed Apple who's on the hards, and that's it. Everyone else is on the mediums or they haven't pitted on the softs yet.
Stinson was making a move.
Oh, let's jump to Stinson then and see. He's less than 5 tenths behind, so yeah, we're definitely going to see a move in the next 10 corners. Let's have a look. Oh, he's managed to close it up with the bus stop chicane here. Excuse me, got hiccups.
It's the braking, isn't it, Robot? It's that braking action that they've got. He does the fastest lap, by the way.
Yeah, but you know what? He's going to get ahead here, but the DRS detection zone is through the old turn 2. So Tommy's going to get DRS here, and he might be able to fight back. Stinson sets fastest. Yeah, look, the DRS detection zone's there. They've just passed it. And now Tommy's going to get DRS. Stinson, oh, look at that. Stinson's made a bit of a mistake there. And Tommy's going to breeze past him.
Tommy's there.
Yeah, this is, look at that. Look at the speed difference. Look at the speed difference.
Oh my gosh.
Now Tommy's going to hopefully claim that inside.
Stinson's going to learn from that, though.
Yeah, don't overtake.
Mark my words, Stinson will know.
I'm watching the rear cam right now with Tommy. You got yellow in sector 1. Someone's off at Rouge and ready on. It's not AJ, is it? No, it's not AJ.
Is that's Santi, isn't it?
Oh no, he's got. Oh, what happened to Santi? Let's check if he's got wing damage or anything.
He's missing the whole left wing. Every bit of it is gone.
Oh god. Let me jump to P14 quickly and bring up the telemetry. Wing damage, 89% front left, 6% front right. Just so you guys can see it, there it is. That's the state of Santu's car right now. He's going to struggle, especially since this track is just pure fast corners. He's going to be struggling so much here. Look how much he's going to struggle through this left-hander here. Understeer, so slow. Oh, poor guy.
And that happened at the beginning of the track, so he's got to go all the way around to get back into the pit and change the wing.
Now I'm going to jump back up to Stinson right now though, because Stinson is just 2 tenths behind Tommy. Let's see if Stinson tries to make the overtake before Eau Rouge again, or let's see if he tucks in behind. So he's got his DRS open. Yeah, you can tell. Look, he's not turned his overtake on. He's going to stay right behind.
Yeah, he's learned.
And here he goes.
I'm telling you, they pick up on that stuff, and
do you know what though? He's actually fallen back a little bit from Tommy.
He is, isn't he?
Stinson almost
fell back too far.
Yeah, I think he has. I think he's overdone it now. It sounds like Stinson's slightly lifting as he goes through Eau Rouge there, actually. You can hear his revs drop slightly, but not so much, you know, just going uphill, but it actually sounds like a deceleration.
Well, you would think he would have had that move done.
Yeah, he's going to be losing that.
When they went through, I mean, this is holding him up. I mean, Izat's already through. He's about... The gap has actually climbed to about 4 seconds to Izat. Stinson's got to get through here.
Yeah, this is a really quick race as well. We're already halfway. It doesn't even feel like it. Half of the race is done, and we had a safety car. Wow, this is a quick race. Atomic's just coming up to the back of Avi right now, and AJ's looking to capitalise on Atomic being slowed down. Atomic's going side by side with Avi here. Is he going to make a move around the outside? Oh, bravo, Atomic! He's got him. Well done.
What a move.
Yeah, good job. Oh, Stinson's just got a 3-second time penalty, and he's still behind Tommy as well. He's going to be very frustrated here, because Tommy's on a different strat. Let's not forget, Tommy's already on 11-lap old medium, so he started on those. And Stinson's just losing time. He's losing so much time here.
Yeah, Stinson's wanting to get by here. He overdid it on the last lap, didn't he? Let's see if he can keep it close when they go around turn 1 here. I mean, I think he overdid it and let him go a little bit too far.
Yeah, and Avi's just had a big lockup at the bus stop chicane. That's allowed AJ to fly past him now. AJ's going to want to try and get back onto the back of Atomic to try and get him for that P8, provisional P5, I think, with the pit stops that need to happen ahead. So this is really a battle for 5th place right now, and he can actually see Amir and Margaret ahead of him there.
You know what I think, Robot?
Go on.
I think Tommy messed with Stinson on the last one. I don't think Stinson let off. I think he had to let off because Tommy knew what was going on. So Tommy made him slow down a little bit more and then took off.
And
because I think I just seen him do it again.
Nice, yeah. Well, Stinson actually just got Tommy right at the end of the Kenmore Straight there. And whilst that was happening, AJ's just got Atomic as well, as Atomic's got a 3-second time penalty for corner cutting. So, yeah, that's interesting. Now, let's not forget, Margaret has a net 5 seconds in his hand because he actually got a penalty. So right now, Margaret would actually be right behind Stinson. And AJ would be right behind Margaret if they didn't have those 5 seconds worth of penalties. And that was AJ's fault. So he's going to be shooting himself in the foot here because AJ could lose out on a position here. Oh no! Oh, big correction! AJ spun! AJ spun! Oh no! He's going to have to spin it round. There's no cars coming, so he can do it. I'm so glad I caught that because you can see it was the slightest mistake. He just got a little bit too much curb. He overcorrected by opposite lock and he just lost the rear of his car. Oh, unlucky AJ. Unlucky. I think we might have cursed him a little bit. I don't know why. But yeah, he's going to have to do a lot to recover that position. And is he still ahead of his teammate? Yes, Santu's down in 16th place right now. Santu's just pitted for fresh softs.
He's not having a good go, is he?
Yeah, but he's got a fresh set of boots on. He'll be able to go to the end of the race on these tyres now. So hopefully, do you think he'll be able to get up top 10? No, he's got so much time to catch up.
No. And he's got all these guys to get around as well. I mean, he's got Mark, Apple, Jedi. He's got his teammate AJ to go around.
Could you quickly check Discord or maybe shoot Leaker a message just to see what happened to him? Not heard anything from him. I'd love to know what happened there. But I'm going to jump back up to
doubtfully sending a message to Leaker.
Oh, Ollie, side by side. Oh, it's just jumped to me someone else.
Who is that? Is that Tay? Tay's around!
Yeah, he is. Do you know what? There's something weird went on with the camera there. I tried to look side by side with Ollie and it jumped to a different person's camera, so I missed it. But they were side by side at the end of the camera straight. I reckon something happened there. Now let me quickly see if Race the Tay's got any damage. No damage. His Renault is okay. He's got 50% wear average all round, so he is okay. Tyres aren't overheated or anything, but he's lost out a little bit there. He's lost out 5 seconds. And Atomic is now on the back of Emir, so we could see another overtake. So the gaps are starting to increase a little bit here. As usually, that usually happens, because as soon as you lose the toe around Belgium Spa, you do start to simply lose time. And that happens every time we race around Spa, so it's nothing new. But the closest on track is Atomic, and Emir dives into the pits, and Atomic is now taking back that P6 because Tommy's in the pits as well, and so is Scotty. Can Atomic get out ahead of Scotty? Yes, he can. Atomic P5.
Gernman already losing time to Izat here. You gotta think it's just a matter of time. He's only 1.3 ahead, and we've got another yellow.
And a safety car. We've got a safety car.
Who is that? That's down in Stavelot.
We can see it. He's lost the wheel. Yeah, Mark's lost. I think he's lost the wheel. Just caught it there on Santu's onboard. He's out. Not
good for Gernman, Robot. Not what Gernman wanted to see.
No. Well, I mean, he'll be able to pit right now, and he'll come out. He'll come out in around P12. If he pits for fresh boots, though, fresh softs, he could make quick work of these other guys. But he will have Scotty and Tommy on fresh softs ahead of him, and possibly Emir and Abby too. So this is big for him now.
He is gonna get the softs though. We know he's gonna be able to go to the softs. Is it gonna be enough? I don't know. I don't think it is. He's trying to get around as fast as he can to get back to the pit box.
You can see him pushing.
And Izat's trying not to let him get away.
But if he increases his delta time and he's red for too long, I think you get 15 seconds to reduce it, or 12 seconds to reduce it. He's going to get a drive-through penalty, which he cannot serve under the safety car. If he does that, race over.
But he's got 6 seconds of penalties, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's not had a great race. So guys, whilst we've got this safety car out right now, Larvsesh is telling Gurman to stay out because he will help to extend his tyres, and he's come in. Gurman's in. He should have stayed out.
Oh no.
Yeah,
but I think he saw the intervals. Izat was catching up to him no matter what.
Yeah, but I don't know, because I mean the safety car would have come in lap 18. He would have only had 4 laps left to defend. I don't think he would have lost that many positions.
It's a mind-blowing thing that he's done, isn't it? I mean,
Stinson's in the pits as well.
Oh no.
What is Stinson doing in the pits? Gurman's come out in P3! He's come out in P3! Everyone behind him pitted! Everyone behind him pitted! Oh my god. Gurman has just been given a get out of jail free card, and he's used it immediately. He passed go, he picked up $200, and he even got a get out of jail free card. And he's in P3 right now on fresh boots! Both Izat and Margaret are on 5 and 6 lap old mediums.
They're kicking themselves, aren't they? I mean,
oh my god! Gurman gambled and he's won.
How does it work out for him?
Because almost everyone behind him that was close to him pitted. Stinson pitted, Tommy pitted, Atomic pitted, Emir pitted, Avi pitted. Everyone's on fresh softs apart from AJ and Jedi. Everyone pitted apart from AJ and Jedi.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. What?
He's at 5-lap old mediums. Margaret, 6-lap old mediums. It's gonna be a fight.
Oh no, let's quickly check the penalties. Let's just quickly check them, just to see.
Now Gernman's got 6. We know Gernman's got 6.
Let's go to the interval. Let's go to, where do you see it? Oh, detail. Penalties.
Detail. We know Stinson has 3, and that rounds out the top 5. Those are your penalties in the top 5.
So Stinson needs
and then
to...
you've got...
Sorry, go on.
Yeah. Well, Stinson's got to get past Margaret and Ezat, doesn't he? But he's also got to gain 3 seconds ahead of that to podium.
Yeah, you're right.
To podium, he's got to beat him by 3 seconds. And then you've got AJ and Tommy, P6, P7, no penalties. And then everyone behind them, penalties. 3 seconds to Atomic, Jedi 3 seconds, Amir 3 seconds, Avi 3 seconds, Tay 6 seconds, and Santi 6 seconds. Kind of unbelievable, isn't it? 5 drivers out of 15 with no penalties.
Yeah. This is going to be interesting, very, very interesting. And the good thing is, though, is that Margaret's 5-second penalty that he got earlier, that he served in the pits, is now basically been neutralised. He's back in P2, where he started the race, and he's right behind Ezat right now. So he hasn't actually really lost out on anything because... Oh, German almost ran into the back of him there. That was so close. That was so close. But, okay, we're going to have like a 2-minute 30 lap here, guys. So whilst we've got you here in the stream, thanks to everyone, all of you 31 viewers who have tuned in, I'm going to quickly show you guys the new OFR app that's going to be released on the App Store on Monday. It's just a prototype right now. It's really simple stuff, but you can download it for iPhone and then Android in a few weeks' time. It's basically shows you all of the information for OFR, when the upcoming races are, latest race results. You can watch all of our streams and videos in here as well. See some news posts, blog posts from some of our drivers. You can browse through all of the divisions that are active right now or that have already finished. You can look at everything, you know, you can look at your rosters, you can look at your standings, you can see your calendar, you can flick through it, and you can see all of the race results, all of the penalties that were ever awarded. You can watch all of the videos too. Really amazing. If you want it, join our Discord and you can get a link to the beta access, or you can wait a few weeks' time for it to be released on Android and iOS. But yeah, it's free. Let's not forget it's free. And also...
It's quite resourceful, isn't it?
Yeah,
I mean, you pull a lot of information from it.
Yep. It's really great, and the Race Engineer app that we use too is also free, and yeah, it gives you live telemetry, gives you a whole bunch of data. One thing that we haven't really used that we should be using more actually here is the penalties. You can actually see everyone's penalty that they've got for every single lap. So for example, we're riding on board with, let's have a look, 13th place Racer Tay right now. You can see he's had 41 penalties in total. Oh, he's had more actually, but he's got an infringement for corner cutting from running wide, for example. You can see how much time he gained and what lap it was on and so on. You can see so much information here. And it's free, brought to you by OFR, so yeah, download it. That's it though. Thanks for that little advert, and let's go back to the race.
Shameless advert.
Yeah, shameless. Oh, German almost spun.
You see him?
He's trying to light up his rears.
This is
Oh
taking warming up your tires to a whole new level.
Let's see what temp they are. He's really
I would
pushing
love
them.
to know what
Let's
he's got him on now.
What position
Safety
is
car
he?
in. He's P3.
Alright, let's have a look. Tire temps. He's got them to a good temp. Well, actually,
He
they're
is
just
so
on blue.
excited. You can tell the excitement in him just by this safety car lap. He knows. He knows what he's got, doesn't he? And he knows what he's at and Margaret have got. And it's just a matter of time. But can he get by them? When they come around to the start-finish line, it's going to be 4 laps to go, isn't it?
Yeah, it's going to be so hyped, man. He needs to get past them on lap 18. There we go. Ezat's pulled away, and this is it. This is German's chance to try and get ahead of these guys and win this race. Safety car in. We've still got the yellow. They cannot overtake until they cross the line for lap 18, and he's already right on the rear of Margaret. Just look how much extra grip he has. He's going to make a move so soon. This is it. He's not even going to have to wait a lap. He's going to make a move on Margaret lap 18. Let's see if he's got him. Now, we've got a few others overtaking. We've got, Stinson and Scotty jostling for position. Stinson's already got ahead, but again, he's ahead. But now Scotty's going to get a huge slipstream out of here, but Stinson does have fresh softs. So let's see if Stinson can stay ahead. German is now right on the back of Margaret. Look at the speed difference. German's got him already. He needs to tuck it behind. He almost spun him there. That was almost a failed pit maneuver. But Margaret has now been overtaken already, and German's ahead. Fresh softs. German's now got Izak to chase down. Let's see if he can get him. Stinson is now on the back of Margaret as well. Margaret's in a tough position right now. A very, very tough position. Let's bring up the tyres again so you guys just can see what they've got. Jedi's just picked up another penalty. He's got 3-second time penalty there added on to his final race time. And German is now, what is he? He's almost a second ahead of Margaret already. Stinson is right on the rear of Margaret now too.
He's not really getting any time on Izat. Izat is actually pulling away.
He is. How? Oh, hang on. Let's have a look. It's gonna peak down below a second. It's back up above a second now. I mean,
yeah, it's kind of staying in that 1 second range. He's gaining a little bit and then losing a little bit, gaining a little bit and then losing a little bit. He's not really making a huge cut. Now, this could be it. Now, when they come around Blanchimont here, I'm going to call this... Yeah, it's not really a lot that he's gaining on him.
I'm just riding on board with Margaret right now. As Stinson tries to go down the inside, he's made a little bit of a dive bomb there. He's got the outside line and he's side by side. A little bit of contact between these two. Stinson looks like he's got a better exit, but no, now Margaret pulls away down the main straight. Margaret is still ahead, but Stinson is going to be able to fight back as soon as they get out of turn 1. Stinson down the inside into turn 1, and now Margaret is in trouble with Scotty too. Look at that, Stinson in P3. German is now less than a second behind, but he's not close enough to make a move on Izak right now. Let's not forget, German has 6 seconds, Stinson only has 3. So Stinson is looking at P2 right now.
If they were to cross the finish line right now, German stands to lose all the way down to about P10.
That's going to be heartbreaking for him, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot, isn't it? So... Then you've got Stinson, 3 seconds. If they were to cross the line right now, Stinson could stand to lose all the way down to P8.
So German is
all Izat has to do is not gain a time penalty. If he picks up a time penalty,
he's just gone wide there. And look at that. He's like that 10th. It's coming down. It's coming down. Another 100. Another 200. Another 100. It's coming down. It's less than 5/10 of a second. Izat's tyres have not got back to optimal temp as quick as German's fresh rubber. Santu's picked up a 3-second time penalty. And here comes German.
Oh, German's using overtake everywhere.
Oh, he is. Look at this. Izat's got so much more. He's using overtake now as well, though. Izat is defending with overtake, but he's turned it off. German's only got 8% left.
He's going to pick some up in the bus stop, but it's not going to be a lot. He's going to lose out. Once they get DRS, and as they come around to go up Camel Straight, he's not going to have a lot left. He's so close.
He is. He is. He's going to get him on this lap. DRS just been enabled too. He's definitely going to get him. Braking a little bit early
with your fastest lap, 143.9.
He's racing, and he's now right behind German too. So the thing is, I don't think German's not going to be able to make a 6-second gap between him and Izat unless something happens. And he's actually dropped back a little bit now as well. The DRS is not going to give him too much of an advantage here. Oh, something's gone wrong. I think, he's run out of... Oh, he's got 1% overtake. That's what's gone on.
Oh, yeah, I knew it. I knew it. He was going to be out by the time he got up to Camel Straight. There was just no way it was going to last.
Oh,
and look at Izat. Izat's still got 25% left.
Yeah, German's made a little bit of a mistake here. Is AJ is overtaken. Oh, yellow in sector 1 and 2.
That's a mirror out. That's a mirror.
Oh, what happened?
He's out in the chicane.
What happened? Did he tussle with Avi? Let me quickly check people's. Let me see if anyone's got any damage.
AJ's got a 5-second penalty for corner cutting. He's gonna and gained a place from it.
Tommy's got 100% front right wing damage. What was it? Was it Tommy? Was it Tommy who decided to tango with Amir? Look, you can see it right now. He's got.
Does he have wing damage? He does. He's got,
right.
the whole front right.
He's
Racer Tay, another time penalty. Look at this train of cars that it's occurred. From Tommy having that broken wing. Here they go! It's Tay and Ollie. They're going to split him as they go around Blanchimont.
Ooh, look at that. Ollie's being pushed wide. Oh, no. Oh, no. Ollie spun. No! He was right off the road. 3 wide does not go at Blanchimont, guys. Come on. Oh, terrible mistake there.
They're getting itchy, aren't they? No safety car, though.
No, there's only 2 laps left. There can't be a safety car now.
Where's Gurman gone?
Oh.
Gurman's down in 7th.
Oh no, hang on, let's check German's car. He's in 7th. Has he got damage? No damage. But
there's no damage, but how has he done this?
No damage whatsoever. But he's lost out, big time. And now Stinson's going to win this race. Stinson's going to win with the penalty. Oh no, sorry, no, he's not.
No, he's still there.
Yeah, Stinson and Margaret. Sorry, I can't speak. Scotty and Margaret are going to jump Stinson.
I don't know. Does Stinson have more than 3?
He has 3, but Margaret is...
Well, the time is almost 2 seconds to Scotty.
Yeah, and then less
it's close.
Yeah, it's going to be very
close to Margaret.
Oh no, what happened? Oh, Ollie's... Oh no, as we see German... Oh, German almost... He's got damage. 38% front right wing damage there. I'm so surprised he didn't lose a wheel. I caught that. Caught that right on stream.
The end plate's gone. Yeah, the end plate completely gone. The winglets have nothing to hold on to.
Oh no, and he just picked up another.
And he's got another one. Yeah, this is gonna put him down.
Sorry, go on.
I mean, well, I was just gonna say it's gonna put him down all the way to the end, isn't it? I mean,
yeah.
Maybe not Santi, but he's gonna go all the way down to P12.
I mean, oh, look at Santi, 24 seconds behind here. Jedi's about to make a move on Avi, I think, as well. I'm so annoyed for Ollie right there. I mean, I don't know really whose fault that was, but.
Well, it's got to be Tommy, doesn't it, Robot? I mean, Tommy knew he had the broken car. He should have gotten out of the way. The guys had to split him.
Yeah. I forgot about
They
that.
had to split him, didn't they? I mean, if Squashed Apple was coming, they had to split him because he did not go to the side, and it made it a situation where they had to go 3 wide.
Yeah, he had 100% front right wing damage too, and he was still battling those guys.
Yeah. No reason at all to be there in that position to make those guys go 3 wide like that. I mean, it just wasn't going to work, was it?
Not at all. We're on the last lap now, though. Stinson is closed up to ease at less than a second, but remember, Stinson's got a 3-second time penalty, guys. So right now, I'm going to bring up the penalties just so you can see how this is going to end. Racer Tay's got 12 seconds, and Racer Tay's going to almost finish in 12th place, I reckon. He's going to get jumped by a few drivers.
Yeah.
Atomic's going to get... Oh no, actually, everyone behind Atomics has got equal or more penalties that he's concerned with, so Atomic's going to hold on to P5. Yeah, he is.
I mean, we say it week in, week out, Robot. The penalties always play a part. I mean, maybe not the P1 guy or the P2 guy or the P3 guy, but there's usually one that has penalties, and it always messes with them. It's just, they're going so hard. They're on the edge all the time. This is what happens.
Yeah, Ollie's just come into the stream. He's asked why was Tommy going so slow in that corner. Move out of the way if your car's broken. I think I'm going to have to agree with you there, Ollie. That was rather silly for him to be trying to defend that hard. But 3 wide does not go into Blanchimont. But we're riding on board with Izak right now, who has led almost every lap of this race, apart from the pit stops. And he's going to cross the line in first place with 0 penalties, and he's going to extend his championship lead. And here comes Tommy Scotty, P2 for Scotty, as he jumps Stinson because of the penalty there. And Margaret's going to finish P4, Atomic P5, AJ P6. German's going to finish P7, and he's going to jump all the way down to P8 because Squashed Apple's going to claim P7, and Abby's going to claim P7 now as well, so German's down in P9. So German might have just traded positions with Stinson in the championship fight because he's only going to pick up 2 points here. Jedi finishes in P10, Racer Tay in P11, and the last 2 is going to be Tommy, who's going to cross the line with a broken wing, and Santu, who's going to cross the line in P13. Difficult race for him, but big respect, Santu, for finishing the race with a damaged car and a terrible setup, it seems. Well done for the commitment to finish there. What a race, guys. What a great race.
Look at Atomic in P5. How about Atomic?
Well, yeah, he's not practiced
so
all week. He came in today. Oh, go ahead. Yeah, news on Leaker.
coming back to Lika, I asked Lika what had happened. He said it was a retirement. And then I asked him if someone had gotten into him, and he said at least 10 times going up Camel Straight. So it had to be very, very crowded. He's not sad. He's not sad about the race, but there was something that I think was going on with Santi. Maybe that, maybe that's why Santi was so slow, and he was slow off the start as well. But yeah, just bad luck for Lika. Another week.
Well, another week, but season's almost over, and I think after a long Christmas break and rejoining, I think he's going to be nice and fresh to start Season 5 here in OFR now. We can see the standings here. We've got a few DNFs, unfortunately, but what a race from Izat again. He's changed his flag to, is that Denmark? I don't know, I don't want to get my flags wrong. But another win. 4-time OFR champ. I think he's on track to become another one with another race win here. Is he ever going to go wrong? I don't think so.
Now, I don't know. Stinson could jump Gernman in the standings here, Robot. Gernman's not going to gain a lot.
Let's bring
and
it up.
Stinson is actually, what, 9 points away from tying him.
Well, let's see.
Izat's going to just jump. I mean, Izat's going to get a lot of points for this.
So, I've brought up the standings now. Izat was 100 points. He's just got 25, sorry. So he's on 125. Gurman got 2 points, so he's going to be on 94. Stinson got 18, so he's going to be on 101. So he is going to jump Gurman. He is. Yeah. Ooh, interesting. And Margaret
I think they're
finished.
Just going to keep doing this.
Yeah, Margaret finished P3, I think. So he'll be getting 94 points. So.
No, it was Stinson in P3. It was
Scotty!
It was Scotty in P2.
Oh yes,
Scotty had
nice.
the P2.
So where's Scotty? Scotty obviously, so Scotty's on -1 points at the minute because he had to leave halfway through the season and he rejoined. So Scotty's actually going to get bumped up to 17 points. That's going to put him somewhere. I think he might be in the top 10. He could do it. That'll be really nice to see.
So Stinson actually got 15. I don't know if he got the fastest lap or not, but is that going to be enough to jump Gurman?
Yeah, he will. He will, because Gurman's only got 94, and if he gets 15, he'll be on 88. So yeah, 98. Sorry. So yeah, Stinson's got him. So guys, yeah, we'll finish there. Just quickly bring up the driver standings for you, the constructor standings. Sorry, so you can see where it's currently at. Williams is currently leading on 98, but that's about to change because Mercedes Zavizat just claimed 25 points for himself. That's going to bump him up a fair bit. Racing Point in 3rd, Red Bull Racing in 4th, and the Renault of Lika and Racete in 5th place. In terms of the penalty standings as well, let's just have a quick look. Avi's currently leading with 20 points, Jedi in 3rd with 15, Jojo, Lika and Gurman each have 10, 5 and 5 respectively. So there you go guys, that's OFR Formula 1 Division 1 Season 4 done. See you next week, and we've got D2 starting in just 45 minutes time, so make sure you tune into that because we've got another full grid, and after a great eventful race last week in Suzuka, I'm sure we're going to experience something even better this week because, let's face it, there's probably going to be rain. Sorry about that, but thanks guys for tuning in, and see you in 45 minutes time.